Hey everybody, today I'm back with another video where I am making over the Caliente and Lothario family in The Sims 4, because let's be honest, they have been done dirty by the Sims team for years, and I just wanted to, make them look like how I would imagine them in my head, you know? I think Dina is actually like the prettiest one in the family, so I kind of wanted to start with her and then I guess kind of apply that look to Nina and Katrina. I thought that Dina definitely had the most potential out of the three. I I wanted to change up her face to give her more of like a Hadid sister look, like Gigi and Bella Hadid. I wanted to do that really like pinched nose with the foxy shaped eye that's been happening lately, and like big plump lips, pointed chin, kind of a smaller jawline, just to make them look a little bit more like, real life socialites that are running the town, because I feel like that's definitely the vibe of Nina and Dina, at least it was in The Sims 2. Like, I don't play with these girls much in The Sims 4, but like, let me tell you, whenever I was growing up playing The Sims 2, they were in every single one of my save files. I played them constantly. They were always like causing trouble, like falling in love and breaking up with people. And I wanted to give them like that same kind of energy here. I'm starting to really like the way Dina looks right now. I like the dark brows with the blonde hair. I feel like that makes her look a little bit more realistic, and ditto with like the skin textures that I put on. I posted this makeover in an image form on Reddit, and people weren't really in love with it. And I kind of get why. People had a lot of issues with like the eye bags on the skin tone, but I don't know. I am an eye bags apologist. I think they look really good. I think that it just is a more realistic skin texture for The Sims. I like the little suntan look. People are calling it a tumbler nose, and like I get it, but I also disagree with it because I like what I like. You know what I mean? That's kind of the beautiful thing about The Sims. You can play it however you want, um, and custom content opens up so many more possibilities for customizing a game. And I don't know. I'm not gonna take too much of that criticism to heart, mainly because I am happy with how these turned out. Uh, yeah, people can play their games however they want. I'm not a huge fan of like alpha custom content, like that really realistic, shiny looking custom content that a lot of people on YouTube like. But that's their game. They can play however they like. Yeah, I'm about done with Dina here. I ended up really liking her, and then I had to go over to Human Shrek, Nina Caliente, and copy all of Dina's presets onto Nina, because if I, made over one sister so dramatically, I needed to do the same with the other. Otherwise, they just weren't gonna look related. I feel like that's kind of cheating. Maybe. Is it? I don't know. But yeah, still did the same like Hadid sister treatment to Nina. I think I went a little bit less extreme with it. Also, now that I'm watching this back and looking at their Sims 2 iterations, I think the sisters in The Sims 2 were a whole lot like deeper skinned, and I don't know if that was like a reflection of like any sort of ethnic or racial background. I don't know the right way to say that, or if it was just like them laying in the tanning bed like was so popular like in the mid 2000s whenever The Sims 2 came out. um, yeah, I also gave her this like really pouty lip where you can kind of see her teeth. I just thought that was very like, I don't know, Instagrammy. Like I'm imagining these girls are really big on social media, and I can definitely see somebody like Nina having that kind of like pouty look permanently, like in real life. Um, with her clothing, I started to give her a little bit of like a gothy, spooky look because I love a good spooky look. Because mainly because she has that mischief aspiration, and I kind of wanted her clothing to reflect that kind of super villainy type thing. But then I also didn't want to completely recreate their looks from The Sims 2. I just wanted to make looks inspired by that, so that's why I've kept like all black everything. I eventually settled on just a plain black dress for her with some black heels. I mean, it's simple, but I can definitely see her wearing this like out somewhere. You know what I mean? Yeah, just picked a necklace. I don't know. It's not that exciting. I don't wear accessories in real life, so I just don't really care about them in The Sims. But I put them on there for realism. Now with Dawn, he is supposed to be like a complete F-boy heartbreaker, and I just don't see it for him in this, original Sims 4 look. So I really had to make over his face. I wanted to keep like some of his, I guess, more like trademark features from The Sims 2, like the beard and the tan skin and the striped shirt. But other than that, I really wanted to do my own take, while still keeping him. I mean, I feel keeping him recognizable. Yeah, he's definitely starting to come together a little bit better now that we're putting on like the moles and the beard and a better hairstyle, skin tone. Yeah, I don't know. It really sucks that the Sims 4 base game townies are so hideous. Because in The Sims 2, I feel like they were a lot more, I don't know, kind of attractive, more well realized. I really considered giving Dawn a mullet because, it's 2020, we're living in the age of the mullet, which just delights me. I would never get one myself, but I do think they're kind of funny. I put those plugs, the earplugs on him from Eco Lifestyle because I thought that was more of like, I don't know. I feel like it's kind of a idiot heartbreaker thing to have. I don't know. This makeover, now that I'm looking back on it, there's so many things I would have done different. Even though I am really happy with the way it turned out. I don't know. I tried to give him that e-boy, like, long dangly earring, and I decided it just wasn't for him. Now, Katrina is probably my favorite makeover out of the bunch of these Sims. I wanted to give her a complete, like, cougar makeover. I downloaded this hairstyle just for her, but it ended up looking way too shiny and, like, chunky for me to have on. Like, it went a little bit too far into, like, alpha custom content territory for me. So I eventually had to settle on a different hairstyle, and that killed me because I really wanted her to have that, like, Karen that owns a hair salon haircut. You know what I mean? I wanted her to. She's not. Like, I wanted her to be, like, not a regular mom, but a cool mom. Like, definitely big Amy Poehler and Mean Girls, Kris Jenner vibes. But she, in my head, she definitely has a crush on Dawn, and she's kind of competing with her daughters for his affection. And that's such a ridiculous, like, storyline, but it just makes me laugh. I don't know. The Sims are so stupid most of the time, so you really have to, cause some drama on your own. It's one of the biggest things that I'm hoping for with The Sims 5 if it ever comes out, or Paralives, that new simulator game that is eventually coming, I think. I really want more gameplay and less, I don't know, aesthetic focus. But then again, I really do like The Sims 4 aesthetics. I just feel like this game has so much potential and it doesn't really live up to it all the time. I think my next video is going to be a little bit of a let's play where I go through and put the Goth family in, what is that new town? Oh my god, what is it called? Evergreen Harbor? Is that it? Like the eco town? Where I try to give them like a riches to rags storyline. I know that rags to riches is a really popular, like, genre of let's play video on The Sims YouTube, and so I want to do it backwards because I want to ruin that family. I fix them up in my makeover video, and now they are just going to be ruined, and it's going to be iconic. And I can't wait to see how that turns out, especially because I haven't really done a whole lot of gameplay with the Eco Lifestyle pack so far. I made one sim that was going to be like a style influencer and make over the town, but that just seems so ridiculous. I don't know. I like to go kind of far out there with my storylines, but somebody making over a town in the midst of, an environmental apocalypse, just, it was a little much for me. So I'm just gonna go and financially ruin a family. I mean, I think that sounds fun. I kind of love this frosty lipstick that I gave her because it's so like 2000s. It's so outdated. Like nobody wears that anymore. But I feel like it's such like a hot mom thing to wear, or like moms that think they're hot thing to wear. Same with this like off the shoulder top that just really isn't that flattering, but I mean, she thinks that she's killing it, you know what I mean? Like, she thinks that she is the hottest woman in town. She does not think that her daughter's your competition at all. And that just makes me laugh. Because Dina and Nina, in my version, and at least I think, are completely stunning. They look great. And same with Dawn. And Katrina looks great too, but she definitely looks a whole lot more, oh god, intense. I had to come back here and fix Nina's hairstyle because once I started taking screenshots, I realized that she looked exactly like the thumbnail for that hairstyle, and that really bothered me, and for absolutely no reason. So I had to give her something else, but I'm really happy with the hairstyle that she ended up with. It's this kind of like 2000s ponytail moment. It's very like Britney Spears TRL. It's very, I don't know, I feel like Ariana Grande would wear it. And here is the final version of the family. I think that they look really good. I don't know if I'm gonna keep doing these makeovers just because they are kind of stressful considering how hideous most of the Sims 4 townies are, and making them over is a whole lot more work than I thought they were gonna be. So I am going to maybe do a let's play, maybe do a build challenge. I've been seeing a lot of fun build challenges for like every room is a different color or every room is a different pack. I think that'd be fun because I mean I have all the packs and I don't know, building is not something I'm super comfortable with, but I'm just having fun. So make sure to like and subscribe if you want to. I don't know. I'm gonna keep doing these whether or not you like and subscribe or not. So I don't know. See you soon.